Hey, what's up guys, Malcolm here and welcome to my channel where I share valuable information for dancers and dance teachers to help you in your dance journey. Now, in this video I'm going to talk about what is one of the best way for me to make income as a dancer today. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to talk to you about what are the most common ways for dancers to make money, and then after that I'm going to tell you what is for me today one of the best way to make income as a dancer. Now, if you're a dancer, you've been teaching for a while, one of the most common ways for you to make income is by teaching dance classes. Okay, so usually that's what dancers do. They kind of like find a studio, find space, and then start teaching classes. Another way to make money would be to maybe do dance workshop or dance performances. There's so many ways. I'm not going to go into it because I already shot a videos explaining 8 ways for dancers to make money. So if you want to have more information, just check that video out. But most of the time, if you're a dancer, the most common ways for you to make money would be by teaching dance classes, doing dance workshop, doing performances, etc, etc. Now the problem with those kind of ways of making income is that you're always going to be restricted by time and space. What do I mean by that? Restricted by time. Essentially what it is when you're teaching dance classes, dance workshop, is that you always going to make money when you actually present. Okay, so you're going to kind of get paid by the hour. So you go to your studio, you teach your classes, and then if there's 10 people in your studio and you charge $10, then you're gonna make $100. Okay, so essentially one of the main problem with that, and most of the problem with the traditional ways of making money as dancers, whether it's dance workshop, dance classes, performances, is you're mainly gonna get paid by the hour. So you're gonna be restricted by time. If you haven't got time to teach, you're not gonna make money. Okay, now the second problem is space, being restricted by space. And what do I mean by that is that if, for example, again, you teach a dance classes in a dance studio, the problem that you're going to have is you're going to be restricted by the number of people that can fit in that dance studio, which is the space. So you teach in a dance studio where you cannot have more than 10 people, right? Again, 10 people, you charge $10. The maximum amount of money that you can make is $100, okay? And that's basically the problem most of the time with the traditional ways of making income as a dancer. Now, one of the great way today, as of today, to make money as a dancer is essentially to have an online product. Is to have an online version of yourself. So what I mean by that is you want to be able to digitalize your knowledge. You want to be able to, whatever that you have here, whatever knowledge that you have, you want to be able to make it and produce an online version of it so that people can actually be buying it from everywhere at any time. So you're not going to be restricted by time or space. So if you live in London, for example, and somebody in Paris want to take your class, let's say it's online, then they're going to be able to do it, right? I'm not talking about you teaching a live workshop, because again, if you're teaching a live workshop, you're going to be restricted by time, not necessarily by space, but by time. Okay, now if you just have an online product, so let's say for example you have a dance tutorial or like a dance course that you're going to be giving out online, then essentially you're not going to be restricted by either time or space, and anybody in the world will be able to buy your product at any time. Okay, whether they're in Paris, London, Hong Kong, whatever places. Okay, and that's one of the way that I see most dancers not actually utilizing. Now, I'm not saying that you should give up the traditional way of making incomes. I'm not saying that you should stop teaching dance classes and stop teaching dance workshop. What I'm saying is trying to add it on top of your repertoire of making income. Okay, so still teach your dance classes, still teach your dance workshop, still do performances. Okay, because there's not going to be any better experience as a dancer just to be live and experience that vibe with, you know, your student and other people. But what I'm saying is, on top of that, you should build an online product, an online version of yourself, so you're going to be able to make residual income. You're going to be able to make income without necessarily being present. Okay, so that's my advice for you. Try to find a way to digitalize your knowledge. Okay, if you're a dancer, if you're a dance teacher, find a way to take what you have here and create a program, a course, whatever it is that you teach, whether it's ballet, hip hop, contemporary. Take this knowledge, digitalize it, put it online, and start marketing. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be sharing a lot of valuable information for dancers and dance teachers. And is there anything that you would like me to talk about, make sure you write it down in the comment box below. All right, Super Malcolm, I'm out.